Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Okay, this is what I really like, the dew point value with today's temperature of 73. It's a 72, which makes it feel a lot cooler and crisper than it was when the dew points were 75, 76, 77. So, not quite dew points in the 60s yet, but heading in the right direction. Of course, that'll change tomorrow. We'll get more moisture in here, and that dew point value will return to probably 75 or so by this time tomorrow. But for this morning anyway, kind of a cool, crisp feel to the air. As we head into the afternoon, we'll watch about a 20% chance of showers begin to build, with showers coming from the other coast, riding on an easterly wind flow, moving through the area, and then decreasing in coverage and intensity as we head into the night. Not that any of them are going to be particularly intense storms. Do you see a few of those scattered showers over on the other coast gradually drifting in this direction? Difference between today and yesterday, when we had actually a little bit better coverage yesterday, is that the air is slightly drier, so that a lot of these storms are going to kind of fall apart as they try to move across a relatively dry Florida. A few of them will make it through, and consequently we put in that 20% chance of a shower along our coastline. Inland, the chance might be a little bit better, 30, 40%, something like that, especially as we move into Highlands County. But total rainfall amounts either way are just not going to be all that great. Want to talk about the tropics real quickly. Of course, we have Leslie out here, no problem for the state of Florida. But down to the south, we do have a cluster of clouds. And computer models suggest we may see some development here. It's given about a 30% chance over a 5-day period of developing. No chance at all over the next several days because the upper level winds are too strong. But as those upper level winds start to die down, we start to get a better chance at seeing some development there. Leslie, as I mentioned, is just going to kind of meander out here for a while before heading toward the east and basically just falling apart probably by the beginning of next week. So this mass of clouds will probably see some development occurring right in here with time. And as it does so, it's pretty typical at this time of year for this to lift north or northwest or northeast. That may or may not happen, but one thing I can tell you is for sure is that at this time of year, we have a secondary spike in the number of hurricanes and tropical storms that we see in October. Of course, the peak occurred in September, but still in October, we have a secondary spike, and consequently, I'm just reinforcing the fact that hurricane season is not over yet. We have a northeast wind building at about 5 to 10, becoming northeast at about 10 later this evening, and the forecast for the week ahead looks pretty good. We'll see a daytime high that tops out around 92 today with a 20% rain chance. Tomorrow, probably a little bit better rain chances. We get another little ribbon of moisture working its way in, increasing our rain chance to about 40%. Then the ribbon of moisture goes away, dry air comes back, and we're left with a fairly dry weekend, I think. Then next week, we are going to be keeping a close eye on the tropics and what, if anything, develops down to the south in the Caribbean.